welcome back to my channel. This is Lotus Blooms. I'm Sophia and I'm back with another live reading, y'all. I hope you are doing great in this 11/11 portal, and I hope that, yeah, you'll just are okay. But yes, let me start with this. What the? Oh, okay, no, never mind. Okay, so let's start with this. Yesterday, I've picked up on a false twin flame. So today being the 11/11 is making me think that 555 is, I'm saying this, y'all, is making me think that maybe some type of 11/11 foundation, a false foundation, is crumbling, okay? And it could have been with a false twin, or even with something that you recognize as being yours, but it wasn't the truth. It was some type of crooked version of somebody else, or even of yourself that you just took on yourself as if it was yours, okay? Hi everybody, hi Angelico, Adrian, hope you are doing great. Okay, hope you are rested and all that. Yeah, today is Singles Day. Yeah, let me see what is up, okay? Because I think that somebody could be heartbroken and could be rethinking the decisions they made in the past by betraying you in some kind of way. And I think that they are now getting the full truth of what went down, perhaps. It's given also like too late to apologize, too like, yeah. What else? I'm being called to also use my jar, the jar of answers. So, let me see. What do we need to know? Two of Wands. Something about a plan, something about you planning, or even them looking at you, looking your way, seeing what you're up to. You could be in the spotlight, you could be in some kind of healing energy, you could be just healing yourself by yourself, or this could just be also you being in the spotlight doing something. Wish upon the stars is also could be something about faith and hope and working towards your dreams, okay? Also not limiting yourself. You could be in this energy of also thinking about yourself as being limitless. Aquarius energy is thinking about the future as well, your next move. 5 of Wands sideways, there could be some type of chaotic energy, fights going on behind your back that could be connected to you or to your success in some kind of way, okay? There could be something that you don't see at this time, maybe because you're too focused on yourself though. And it could be that they're going on like this because, again, you could know this, but you don't see this. You're not focused on them. On the board, I've got them like, you know, this is looking to the future, but this is what you live in, basically. Also, 7 of Wands, something about with competition, something about somebody being in competition with you. Maybe somebody does the same thing as you do. Could be a Gemini, doesn't has to be, but doesn't have to be, I'm sorry, but it could be somebody that is in their head a lot, or somebody that doesn't deal with their shadows, but is given like they're now beating, I was about to say beat him up or something like that. Maybe it's somebody that is now being like almost beat up by their shadow, like in some kind of way. Yeah, there's something about that. 222 could be significant. Hello. You look like what? Girl, I know you're lying. Stop that. Stop it. Good morning. How y'all doing, y'all? Sounds like you look like Zendaya. I know that's a lie. Page of Swords reversed. Yeah, 4 of Wands reversed. Here you go. The 11-11 in reverse, the false foundation that I talked about, yo. And 6 of Cups again, 7 of Cups as well. There's something that people are looking at from a different perspective, or it's something that could have been also you tried to explain to them, but they didn't understood you, or they didn't want to understand you. It's giving like they misunderstood you on purpose, maybe because you were not. Yeah, the Empress card here reversed, and the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe because they had already some type of prejudice about who you were. And again, this Empress in reverse could be that type of copycat, or the person that was in competition with you. It could be somebody that is narcissistic or has narcissistic tendencies, somebody that already spoke about you in a manner, like, you know how narcissistic people behave. They try to burn every bridge that you may have, okay? Good bridge or something. Abusing their power in some kind of way. Could be a Taurus, could be a Libra, could be an aunt or something, like a mother figure. Yeah, look at that. Tower and the Justice, Libra energy right here. And you could be receiving some type of benefit from this connecting from this person, or even from this tower that they're having in some kind of way. Maybe you don't know it though. It's giving also, if you are some type of prophet, if you have foreseen things, they could be coming into reality right now at this time. Okay, so now everybody has your attention in some kind of way. People are rethinking about what you said, about what this other person said, about what is going on in the background. And they're analyzing things, okay? They're analyzing and they're seeing that, exactly, the Moon in reverse. There's something different here. There's something that in the past didn't match up. It's giving like being caught up, or being exposed. Why am I saying beating? Who's trying to beat you up? Is there somebody that has some type of fighting problem? They want to fight you? Hi everybody. Welcome or welcome back, y'all, by the way. I'm Sophia. This is Lotus Blooms. Okay, if you need me for a personal reading, check out my bio. Yeah, in my description box, there's my email that you can reach out to. And yeah, I'll help you out, okay? Yes, that's it. What else here? Yeah, 3 of Swords. Look, and the star. 3 of Swords and the star. 8 of Wands reverse. Something went back, y'all. Something backfired. And it could have been a smear campaign. Somebody wanted you to be broken, to be also clouded, or, oh, you know what, victimization. They were trying to victimize you, okay? But they wanted you in a victim mindset, perhaps, so that you wouldn't basically get out of survival mode. That's why they could have tried to hurt you again, where they basically knew that you were doing some type of healing on. This could be significant. This could have happened recently though. Something about the full moon, which was the 9th was the start of Mercury retrograde. When was that? I don't remember. The full moon? The full moon, the fifth could be significant. I can't remember, but something about that is very significant. Also, moon magic, memory magic. Like, yeah, somebody was planning on breaking your heart again. But also, what I'm picking up from this is that the Two of Wands is coming with the Three of Swords, right? It could be somebody that is hurting inside because of what they did to you, and they could be trying to think on a way, like on finding a way to come towards you to apologize. Okay? Eight of Wands though, but I think that something is already closed out for you with this person, with this false twin flame. And or even fourth house is what I'm getting. It could be a fourth house collaborating with this type of partner, okay? But they're definitely looking at you. Cross-watching is significant. Also, what's that? Yeah, just spying on you. That's the word. Yeah, Ten of Wands. Could be an ex-friend. There was in some type of false twin flame energy to you. It could be also platonic. Doesn't have to be like romantic, but this could have, you know, is given like those situationships that don't actually flourish, that you maybe hoped a lot or had big dreams about with the star. Somebody could be definitely an Aquarius as well, or have that in their chart. You could be Gemini again, the Lovers. Three of Pentacles. You feel right on top of the Three of Swords and the Star. Something about 333 as well, 33. Something about them wanting to come back and work something with you, partner up with you or something, partnership. But it's given also what they didn't do in the past. They participated and helped out this false Empress. And what is waiting on them now is the fact that they have given up some type of true foundation, with this word in reverse, okay, for a false one, the devil, okay? They gave up a divine foundation, a true one, for this one, for a fake one. A false healing one, which was connected to their past. And also, what it is coming through is that they could want to come back, giving you some type of message, or, you know, hello, how you doing, what's up, what, etc. Just because you're standing in your power with this Queen of Pentacles here, the Star as well, and looking at you from afar in this energy, and you already healed from this type of chaotic energy. You're looking at some type of saving, is that saving grace? I don't know how you say that. You know when you go on a boat and you see that orange circle? I don't know how you call that. I'm seeing that in my third eye. So they could be seeing you as the one that could actually give them some new opportunity, or is given to basically heal their own reputation or situation. It's given like they are not in good waters and they are basically drowning and they need your help, okay? Yeah, now you're looking like wish fulfillment. Now that everything is okay, now that you basically healed yourself from what they did to you, that you healed every wound that was connected to your past. Basically, you're looking like a wish fulfillment, and they're not okay with that. They're stressing. They could be one to be part of that. They could be also wearing a facade, like with this Nine of Cups is giving like, oh no, I'm all this, that, and the third. I will not show any type of emotions. I know what I'm at, like, but it's all false. He's giving, yeah. Also, somebody could be a Taurus. Hey everybody, hi Aditya. Today a lot of A names, yo. Oh, hi Zoe, I didn't saw you. Okay, a lot of A names, yo. Somebody could start like somebody name could be starting with an A or even last name. I don't know. Aaron could be significant. Arnold. I don't know what I'm laughing with. What else? Yeah, they could be wanting to come back to propose some type of partnership with you or something. But again, it's all about confusion and it's all about false potential. Is giving like they are not able to give you some type of new beginning. You're the only one that can actually give it to you. And it's giving like the princess saves herself, like Alice in Wonderland. I realized, y'all, today I've seen it again, okay? And I realized that when I was little, yes, it was magical, fantastic, but there was some type of deeper meaning that I knew that I was feeling, but I couldn't understand it. If you go and watch it now, you can understand a lot more about Alice in Wonderland. What I've gathered from seeing it again was that basically she was in some type of self-identity crisis, okay? And that she would basically always feel split up with the resentment and the anger and the fear that she would feel from the Red Queen, meaning side of her family or even herself, like her brain, that couldn't understand or couldn't forgive what she went through. Could be talking also about essay, but I'm not sure. And which I picked up on, and not even like not only me, I've seen also other tarot readers picking up on that specifically. And also the white queen, okay, that she was the compassionate side of her, and also the peaceful one, the forgiving one. And at the very end, when she kills the dragon, okay, the fear, basically she gained again the forgiveness, herself back. So I think that this is something that is very connected to what is going on right now in the collective energy on a grander scale, but also individually. It could be that you're taking back your crown literally and moving accordingly, and you're coming out as the one that now is being believed, because maybe the way that she would expose certain things were not okay in the past because of the hurt, the pain that you were still feeling. And so yourself, like your actions as well, were not clear, were not intentionally healing in some kind of way because you were still hurting inside, okay? And so there's some type of exposure of your true reality or your true nature right now that is basically is being like connected also to some type of survivor. Like now we see who you are, collective. Now I can see you correctly. Now finally, with this, like all these illusions being broken down, you're receiving some type of, look at that, some type of recognition in some kind of way, whether you know it this or not, okay, collective. And I think that this is a realization that even other people of your past, Ace of Swords is a split the deck, are realizing right now about you. And Seven of Swords is also giving like, they're realizing why you were in the Eight of Swords energy in the past, or even in the Seven of Swords. And it was because of that panic, that fear that you felt. The places where you were misunderstood or not even taking consideration because of how you express certain things, the way maybe they judged you as being too much or as being too childish, too you should, you know, give up all these delusions or something. And they could understand why those were happening, okay? But look at that, like look at Alice in Wonderland from Tim Burton of 2010. It's very significant, y'all, and it can give you many insights of each individual, each character that you see, okay? Honestly, it helped me a lot with understanding a lot of things today and getting insight and connecting dots and all that, so you could find and enjoy in that as well. But yes, something about your self-identity, your true identity, your inner child healing as well is coming through, especially if you were abused since a child or when you were a kid, your innocence was not treated well. Or also there's some type of forgiving energy in, you know, the Red Queen makes me think about a mother figure that is married or has some type of partner, okay? And that could be your stepfather to you or something like this, that a stepfather, stepmother, whatever, okay? Just, I'm taking the characters. They could have used the collective, they could have used somebody in some kind of way, and then blame the collective for their own behavior of being too, especially if you're a woman, a girl, of being too sexualized, or being very, more so like on, like you were the lustful one and not them, okay? He's giving that type of energy. And the Red Queen was the one that basically is one of the perpetrators, because they didn't stop the cycle. They didn't stop the partner that abused the child. They didn't came in between the two things and basically just separated the things and realized that the one that was abused was just a child. Instead, they excused the partner that they chose, you know. It's given precious. or something. Yeah, it's very dark. Okay, I don't like it that much, but I'm just trying to make y'all understand where I'm coming from. Okay. Oh, child. But this could be just a side point, okay, a side quest of it, okay. Hi, Alex. Okay, Joseph, hello, y'all. Hi, Zoya, good night to you or good day. Yeah, 5 of Wands and the Tower, look at that. 5 of Wands and the Tower, and this could be going on right now. Everything is being exposed, everything is on the light, basically. Their fights, their arguments, the chaotic energy that they bring every time to the function, that is theirs, it's not yours. Because how is that you're still blaming the collective, but the collective is not even here to be part of this chaos that you created for yourself, or even for this type of like family dynamic or whatever this is, or this group. Like, don't put it on the collective. We already seen her. We already seen him in some kind of way. They're being exposed as being truthful, as being who they said they were, a starseed, a light worker. So don't try to blame them this time, okay? It's given like they're being called out for some of them, or this will be soon happening. They're not being excused anymore for their behavior. It's given people are waking up. Also today is something about, I dreamed something about zombies, y'all. And it was something about zombies, but not the type of zombies that are unaware. It's given like consciously not eating anymore everything and everyone that is in front of them. It's given like these people that were bamboozled by the words of these mother figures or these feminine, distorted feminine energies, basically are being are taking back their own conscious, and they are thinking with their own mind this time, like analyzing all the little puzzle pieces, okay? Some type of magic that is like unveiling or something, like is dissolving. That's what I meant. Ace of Pentacles. Also got the 7 of Pentacles in reverse and the 2 of Swords. Now there's too many. Magician, the 7 of Wands, the World, the 10 of Cups, Knight of Cups, 5 of Cups, and the Empress. Yeah, there's something that is being revealed, and it's also people, if you are in no contact with these people, or if you have separated from them, they can understand why you did that, and they can also understand why these people may want to come back to you, towards you, like to ask you for forgiveness in some kind of way. It could be that now also they're feeling bad because they couldn't protect you, they couldn't understand how to protect you in some kind of way. They acted in a way that it was worse for the situation you were already in, okay? And they're realizing this, so it is giving also guilt and remorse for not acting, for not taking some type of side, okay? It's giving like, you know, when you can decide whether if a yes or no can actually save a life, they decided to not pronounce themselves. They decided to not even say yes or no, like they decided to stay quiet, and that caused even more pain to the situation. Something about shadow banning, it could be significant. They could be trying to do this to you, for you to lose faith, for you to lose faith, and also wanting to express your truth, okay? Judgment in reverse. They're trying to make you scared, or trying to make you feel like this is not okay, like you shouldn't be doing this. Whether it be via messaging you through like literal literal messages, DMs, or comments as well, or even like acting upon like behind the scenes, trying to shadow ban, okay? Report your stuff, or not liking it, not participating, or trying to tell people again to not support you or something. We got also the Hermit in reverse and the Nine of Wands, because they're scared of the truth that you're exposing, the wisdom. You're no longer with the cloak on. You took out the cloak, and your wisdom and knowledge is being seen because you lived through it. You lived through it, and you experience something, and you're using that knowledge, that experience, that wisdom for the greatest good of all. Okay. Three of Cups and Four of Pentacles, and you're no longer keeping secrets for the sake of saving others, or even secrets out of being fearful of exposing the truth. Okay, because it can be hurtful for you too, but it's more hurtful if you just let things as they want you to leave them. Okay, it's giving like you being silent is some type of win for them. Okay, because you're not expressing yourself, your intervention is actually needed. If you stay silent, it's giving like you're giving them the opportunity to still talk about what they think is true, or whether it be consciously that they think that is true or not. Okay, because some of these people could have illnesses that they don't realize they have, or even things that they know they do or they have, they know that they are not okay, they're not, positive, but they never corrected it. Okay, so they kind of brush it off or something. But yeah, you giving up all these informations is causing this to be split. It's causing this type of fake loyalty to be dismantled, these illusions to be dismantled. And it can hurt again because it's all connected to family dynamics. 7 of Cups, 3 of Cups equals 10. We already saw the 10 of Cups. It's a whole family dynamic, or even groups in general. They just wanted your silence. And how they did that? By creating fearful episodes, or even trying to intimidate you energetically, physically, spiritually, okay, in any kind of way, using spells, spell work, or even literal verbal energy, speaking to you or indirectly. Because some of y'all could be in no contact, but again, they still try to have some type of relevance in your life. And you can no longer be silenced. Because your truth, you're embodying your truth, first of all. But second of all, you're speaking in it. The Fool reversed. Look at it. 10 of Cups and 2 of Cups reversed. You walked away from this family dynamic, from the fake loyalty, I'm gonna have to shut up because it's a tradition, or you know how it is, like in certain environments you cannot speak about certain things, like everything is taboo, and it's because baby, they still how do you say that, in some kind of way help those things to happen, whether it be essay, whether it be narcissistic behaviors. There's a word that I'm not finding, y'all, and it's frustrating me. Oh, Lord have mercy, please. Excused? I must say excused. It's still, yeah, excused. It's not the word, but until I find it, what is it? It's when basically you don't agree to something, but you agree to it. Okay, it's not directly. It's not compromising. It's Jesus. Consequences. Yes, something implied consent. Acquaintances, something like that. Okay, I don't know about that one, but yeah, something like that. Like implied. It's something that is underneath the surface. But yeah, 8 of Wands. We got, look at that. The Strength and the Emperor, and you're now, look at that, 8 of Cups here, you're now no longer waiting on their, I want to say, on their support, or even their head, like their nod, like something like that. You're not waiting on a sign from them to pick up space, to stand on your power, to use your voice, to act upon what you feel and you see that is true and that is worth doing. Okay, Ace of Wands, maybe something in the past that they could be could have played with you with was like some type of insecurity of you having to have like some type of confirmations before acting or before taking actions or taking your power back even. And maybe it's because of these scarcity tactics that they used on you. It's some type of abuse though. Okay. Oh, the Ten of Swords reverse one didn't want to get out of that, and you got a rebirth. Something about you being very much strategic or even more strategic than they were. And you're about to receive justice as well. It's too many, but I'm gonna look at them. It's Queen of Swords, you bring in the truth, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Yeah, somebody from the past is definitely planning on bringing some type of, it could be also a cousin. I picked up a lot of female cousin, childhood friends, people that could have also experienced something, but you basically created something good and positive out of it, but they basically just kept it inside and harvest like a monster inside of them, okay? And they could be blaming you. It's some type of projection that could be going on as well. Like it's given now that there's no connection to these people, is clear to see who was the devilish one, who was the one that was actually polluting the air. There was a toxic one, okay? I'm seeing like a toxic little cartoonish cloud that is invading the air, the I don't know, the room, the air in general. The manipulative one. I'm glad it is, Adrian. I'm glad it is making sense to you and to everybody else that is resonating with this, y'all. Just know that you're heard, you're understood, and you need to take up space because you deserve it. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles sideways, Four of Wands. It came out right on top of the Ten of Swords. They couldn't betray you. They couldn't sacrifice this type of abundance that you have, that you hold inside, which is your strength, is your resilience, is who you are, is your capacity and ability to transform every time, to find new ways to take back your power and to stand on it. And now is the time to stand on that power, to take back the full truth, the full empire. Some of these people could be father figures or just masculine energies that didn't protected you, could be feeling bad about it. It's even also people, it could be just masculine energy, meaning like authority figures. Maybe you tried to talk to somebody, but this person just couldn't, and no, they couldn't understand it. They thought that you were doing something bad to the family or something. And it could be an Aries as well. Gemini is somebody that didn't believe that certain people could, or that you were going through what you were going through. So for some kind of way,